Hello, everyone, and happy festive season.
Happy Merry Christmas. No, Happy Holidays. We can't say Merry Christmas anymore because Joe Biden is president.
It's illegal now.
It's illegal. It's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. The libs won. It's Cuck City the world over.
This is how we're starting this?
I guess so.
Guess it's how we're starting it. Anyway, if you're a fan of James's YouTube channel and a fan of the podcast The Weekly Planet, sometimes we do these. We do movie commentaries.
We do one a month.
That's right.
Over at bigsandwich.co if you do want to sign up. But we thought it's the festive time of the year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
That's right. We're the bastion of being able to say Merry Christmas again. Don't even worry about it. Join us in the fight so we can say Merry Christmas again.
But yeah, so we put up a poll on Patreon to be like, what do you guys want us to do? It's like a free commentary that we can put out on the YouTube channel. And it was this or Die Hard.
As our gift to you.
That's right. And this one won. Now, there won't be any ads during this. So when you line up your copy, it's not going to go out of sync. There'll probably be an ad at the start, and there might be one at the very end if you do want to stick around for the
If you're here for the ads, stick it out while we talk over this movie. And,
exactly.
And then you're going to get some beautiful ads. That's what Christmas is all about, isn't it?
That's right. But if you're seeing
Suffering through things and then seeing some ads.
Correct. But also, if you are seeing this, there's a Wonder Woman commentary up now on bigsandwich.co in preparation for the new movie. But let's watch this together. It's Jingle all the way. It's 1996. Get your copy lined up. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, start. And we're going to get into it together. And then when the logo of 20th Century Fox fade, we'll say...
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's right. And then we're all ready. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. I'm into it. Are you excited?
I am very excited. And if you're looking at this and you're like, why isn't Jingle All the Way playing on YouTube right now? We couldn't get the rights. It's probably
we couldn't get the rights.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
We apologize deeply.
Yeah.
So here we go. 20th Century Fox, no longer a thing, Mason.
No,
20th
right.
Century Studios. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
The liberal media wins again. It's what they wanted,
Is this going to be...
Oh, it's gone. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the trend for 90 minutes?
No, I think I better stop because a lot of people have left. And quite frankly, Merry Christmas, I need the revenue.
That's right, yeah.
So you haven't seen this, is that right?
No, this is a hole in my Arnold Schwarzenegger knowledge. This is I've seen Eraser, the movie that came before this, the Schwarzenegger movie before this. It's not a prequel to this, I assume.
I don't think I've seen Eraser.
And I have seen Batman and Robin, which came out after this.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So so it was just bookended by...
Now, all I know about Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
My total some knowledge of it is based on the Auntie Donna sketch Roll Call, in which a friend of the show, Ben Russell, arrives and is doing what I've learned later is an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. So I do know that the plot of this movie is a child wants Turbo Man for Christmas.
That's right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger can't get him Turbo Man, but spoiler alert, later he becomes Turbo Man.
That's right.
That's all I know.
That's exactly what happens, yeah. So... For those who haven't seen this, sorry. Yeah, this wasn't a huge hit at the time. It wasn't. It was critically maligned. But as you'll notice from this, the idea was that there's this ultimate action figure that's been released in the style of like
it's a Power
Rangers knockoff, obviously. But they had to create the ultimate toy, which would appeal to kids. And I think they've actually done a pretty good job.
Oh, you think so?
Of approximating something that kids would like. This seems about right, doesn't it?
No, this would have. Yeah, he's got a catchphrase. Kids like that. It's Turbo Time. Yeah, it's very Morphin Time. You're right in that because this was right in the pocket of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like original series, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
You're right in that it wouldn't work now. It'd need to be a grittier. Grittier version now. But this is right. Oh, look at that TV. Remember TVs? Remember TVs that
I
looked
remember
like that?
TVs.
Imagine if
What's that rock from Everything?
That's Jake Lloyd.
Did you not know Jake Lloyd was in this?
No.
I did want to say, if you haven't seen this, this is just a cavalcade of stars where you'll just go, what the fuck?
So there's just going to be a lot of me pointing at the screen and going,
that's Jake Lloyd.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's right.
Movie star. Now, that's obviously not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Is that an actor we are familiar with?
I don't think so. That's Rita Wilson.
That is Rita Wilson.
She's married to Tom Hanks.
That's right.
Yeah. So also
Jake Lloyd's got very fine
features. What are you doing?
Hair. Like look at that hair.
Like
it's very symmetrical. Is he wearing a wig?
He's like a Lego man. Yeah. Well, that's how he got the role in Star Wars. They're like, we need someone with symmetrical hair.
Yeah. I guess
this isn't going to work against the green screen. It doesn't work.
But I mean, what I just saw in that opening action sequence, obviously you had the villain with the exposed brain. That was very cool. But obviously Turbo Man, he's got a jetpack.
Yep.
He's got a boomerang. Like he's got all the accessories. Like remember when the Batman
Action Man.
Yeah, like speaking of Batman, like when the Batman movie came out.
Yes.
there were a billion different varieties of Batman you could
Oh,
get.
yeah.
They weren't like, we'll just get regular Batman. There was like grappling hook Batman, and there was karate chop Batman, and there was under the ocean Batman, and there was a golden Batman.
Ooh.
That was revolutionary at the time.
Was it really? Okay.
They were like because they were like, well, you do Batman, you do it. Look, we're taking a risk making him black, like a black costume Batman.
Yeah.
You know, or it's either that or it's the grey and blue look.
Yeah, you're right.
They were like, no, we got to. This is the key. We do a golden one. If that works, then it's just all novelty.
Then it's
colours.
Ice Adventures Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
All those different things. Exactly. So this movie also falls into the category of dads who don't spend enough time with their kids. Movies from the 90s.
Which we recently did the Santa Claus. We talked
did
about
the trilogy.
that,
Those fall into that. It's Hook. It's most Robin Williams movies in the 90s, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was this, and as I mentioned those videos, I think it was executives at the time, like movie executives feeling guilty.
Man, this guy's in a real hurry.
That's right. Well, he's got to get to his son's karate tournament. But
is that what was happening?
That's what's going to happen. You were too busy talking about different Batman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But what do you think's going to happen? Do you think he's going to make it?
No, I think he's not going to make it.
Oh no. Cool. I mean, I guess if he made
Call
it.
me a cynic.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess he's a nicer guy than Tim Allen from the Santa Claus because Tim Allen pretends that he's like in traffic. He's like, I've hit traffic and there's no one on the road.
This guy actually is in traffic.
But look at little Jake Lloyd.
Oh, that's
he's
Phil Hartman. That's the late Phil Hartman.
That's right. Yeah, he's in
great
this
Phil
as well. As I
Hartman,
said, there's names in this,
yeah.
man.
Look, I understand he said that, but I'm still going to point them out.
That's fine.
Wilson.
I want you to do it. I want you to be excited.
Yeah, nice.
So I saw this at the time when it came out. And for me, this was like peak Arnold because I think I just like started watching the Terminator films and Predator and True Lies and all this kind of movies. So I'm just like, this guy can do no wrong in my eyes. And I think I saw a picture in the newspaper of him in the Turbo Man suit. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
This looks way?
Yeah, this looks incredible.
Right.
And then I went in and I was like, I hate this.
Nice.
And I haven't seen it since. And it's become more of like a beloved Christmas classic, but it's not good. Or I don't remember it being very good.
It's not going to matter because I'm not really going to be paying attention. Except I noticed in that scene, Phil Hartman, is he kind of a ladies' man? Is he related?
Yeah.
Is he related to Rita Wilson's character in some
No,
way?
they're neighbours.
Oh, they're neighbours, okay. But he's all like, yeah, I'll fix your sink.
Exactly.
You know?
So I think he's like divorced or his wife's dead or something fun, you know.
Nice.
So
Yeah. Well, he's a charmer.
You need someone to come up against in movies.
Is this a reference?
Terminator 2?
It
might be.
This traffic
There's actually a few references, and I'll point one out to you later when we see it. What do you think would happen, Arnold?
Yeah, Arnold.
Everybody's in a hurry on Christmas.
Now, is he a boss? Because he's got an assistant. So is he a boss character?
He's a boss man.
Okay, right. Is he? So he's not like okay. What does he do? I couldn't really tell.
I didn't catch it.
Because he looked like a gym manager.
He
had the polo shirt and the big watch, and I'm like, does he manage a gym? But I don't think he does because he's wearing a scarf right now.
Yeah, no, I know. He's probably I don't know. He runs some sort of marketing agency.
Probably,
I honestly have no idea.
Every
I could find out.
Yeah, it's always somebody in like enough a position of power that they don't have to just clock in a shift every day.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if it was like, well, I'm working a factory and I've got to weld all day, it's like, they need to be in a position where they can spare some time for their kids, but they're not.
Yeah, exactly. So it says his office job as a phone salesman.
Oh, okay, right.
He's selling big brick 1996
yeah,
phones.
Right.
Mason.
Or he's just selling landlines. He's calling people up and he's being like, would you like to purchase a phone? And then they're like, I have a phone.
I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone right now. Like, why would I need... And we're in an era where they're probably still kind of built to last. Yeah. So I don't need to upgrade ever, if I'm honest.
And that's why he's working late. Because you just can't... You can't ship those units.
Phone. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this is a karate tournament? Or just...
no, it's just like you do your little thing and you get
do your kata?
you get your belt upgrade.
You do your kata for your karate.
If this was now, it would be MMA, wouldn't it?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. Yeah,
and it would be starring Joe Rogan. Though they did do a sequel to this, which we can talk about later.
And it'd be called Lil Joe Rogan, and they would have CGI'd his head on Jake Lloyd's body, and he'd just be doing MMA.
How late do you have to be?
Right.
Like, you're so late.
Like, they're not even having...
everybody is late.
Yeah. They're not even
having... It's like 11 o'clock at night.
They're not even having, like, orange juice and, like, sandwiches afterwards or something, you know? They're not even having polite chit-chat.
No, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I understand this is beautiful for purposes of, like... it's a beautiful... it epitomizes the suburbs. You ever try and park in one of those...
Streets?
In one of those, like, courts, It's a nightmare.
Or somebody
it's always at a weird angle.
It is. Or you try to turn around, but there's too many cars parked there, so you can't turn around properly.
Yeah, you got to reverse 100,000 feet.
Phil Hartman, he's sort of the villain of this movie. Well, there's a few villains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look what he's up to.
I see.
He's done it to Arnold's house.
Yeah.
He's encroached on his neighbour's property.
Now is Arnold.
You can shoot him for that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what actually happened.
Drag
to
him off the road. What he could do, like the Arnold that I know and respect, would grab a length of those lights, whip him around Phil Hartman, and then just pull him off the roof. I think into a waiting fist.
Yeah. Well, look. I'm not going to lie. There is some action in that in this movie, but no, he doesn't.
Dad scuffles.
He doesn't murder anybody. in this movie.
I wouldn't think he would.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So yeah, the late great Phil Hartman, of course, was murdered a couple of years after this. He was shot by his wife. It was awful. I remember that at the time.
I do remember that.
It was a huge... And what a talent as well. Like all the voices he did on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
News Radio, probably, a show I didn't really see.
I love News Radio.
Again, really Joe Rogan. It's a Joe Rogan show.
The universe is built around Joe Rogan, have you noticed?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like also his death, I don't think it was a coincidence, but also coincided with the decline of The Simpsons.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay, man. So he just missed one karate class.
Well, I think it's been a series of things. He probably didn't help him build that Lego Technic that he's got there, if that is Lego Technic.
Might be Technic, yeah.
Might be Technic.
Man,
might be a knockoff.
Also, Turbo Man's a big action figure.
Well, the Power Rangers were big as well.
Were they?
Remember? Yeah, they were like
don't remember.
6-7 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, this is bigger than that. This is a foot high if it's an inch or a day.
Yeah, well, the Power Rangers, how big is that? Like a foot? I reckon that the Power Rangers were about that.
Wow.
Well, it was modelled off a few things. Also, you also see like there's a lot of Marvel nods in this. You see there's a Hulk mask in the background.
Is there a Marvel nod in that
scene? There might be another one. If you can just if you can keep your eyes open in this scene, you might see some other things that are going on. Yeah.
For people who are not watching the movie with us, there's the one entire wall has Captain America.
Is that a Spider-Man costume in the background on the right?
It is, probably, yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's loving his Turbo Man.
He's got Wolverine sheets. But Turbo Man, not a Marvel property.
No.
And was never introduced into the Marvel universe, to the best of my knowledge.
Oh, here we go. What are we going to get here? He's going to hit his son.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do it. No. Don't do it, Arnold.
Yeah. Wow, you nearly kicked your son right in the head, right in his stupid head. This would have been in the era as well where Marvel were in dire financial straits, as they mostly were, I think.
So do you think this was all free?
Yeah, for sure.
They were just pleased.
They're like, please don't put a black bar over Captain America's face so people don't know who he is. Please just put it in so maybe one day someone will buy a Captain America comic.
Can you swap out Turbo Man for Captain America? No, definitely not. We can't do that. That is not a popular and viable character. And
what about Captain America when he became a werewolf, which was probably around this time? We don't remember. Yeah. So Arnold, like, what a run he had though. And did you feel like this is on the decline though? I don't think think there's a movie after this where I'm like, wow, that really like shot back up. There's like some decent stuff. You might like End of Days. Yeah.
You might like The Last Stand.
You might like 2015's Maggie, which is apparently very good.
Maggie is good, yeah.
But no, none of this. Yeah, none of this I'm jumping back in the cinema for. I think maybe, honestly, the last... I'm sure I saw End of Days in the cinema.
Did you see Terminator 3?
I did see Terminator 3, but I mean, I think the last one where I'm like, oh, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I gotta get to this, was probably Eraser.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Which, for people that don't know, he was an eraser. His whole job was that he had to... It was like witness protection, but we also blew up your house. So people thought you perished in an explosion or whatever.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's that, but it's also the bad guys have these like magnetic rail guns.
Yeah.
So it's just all the trailers and everything else is just him with these gigantic like heavy cannon, like one in each arm, and he's just shooting these rail guns and blowing up cars or whatever, which is like the last 2 minutes of the movie.
Is that also the bit where he shoots the crocodile and he says your luggage?
He does say your luggage, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So that bit I have seen.
Yep.
I remember a very CGI alligator or crocodile coming at him. So you just missed this, Mason.
Yeah, I don't care about father-son.
No, fuck all that. What's happened then is he said, what do you want for Christmas? I'll get you the thing that you want. And he said, I want a real dad. And he said, you've got me.
Did
what
he
else
really
do you
say
want?
that?
No, he didn't really. He said he wants a Turbo Man with all the lights and sounds, like the proper one, you know what I mean? It does all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then
he's thinking, I'll just go to the supermarket and I'll get a knockoff version.
But here, she's like, you got to get a Turbo Man, but guess what? They're sold out. How are you going to get one? And he's like, well, the Atlanta Olympics are this year. It's 1996.
That's right.
So
I'll just ask all my Olympian friends if they got one.
Is that a promo? I mean, this would have come out after the later Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do people still wear the gear after? It doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. Weird choice for a T-shirt. I guess it's a sleeping T-shirt, though, isn't it?
That's true, yeah.
That's a sleeping T-shirt or a mow the lawn T-shirt.
We're saying that he was in the Olympics. Right?
I mean, but he's a phone salesman. So surely, what would he have done in the Olympics?
Sold phones. He would have done the 200 meters selling phones.
And
which was popular back in the day. Because it was a seller's market back then.
It really was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he sold one phone. And he probably
that's right. He got the gold, yeah.
Oh, no. What's he going to do?
Oh, my God. Turbo Man cereal.
This kid doesn't.
You have to be a pretty unengaged dad.
I was going to say, I know literally everything that my son likes and dislikes. So, what's he been doing?
Even if you're lying about that, which you are, and you are a disengaged dad, I mean, just the very idea that he's somebody's got to be buying the Turbo Man cereal and the Turbo Man T-shirt on the Turbo Man comics.
Well, who do you think's buying it in this relationship?
Rita Wilson, obviously. But
right.
I mean, God, yeah, maybe he's in some real strife at the phone place.
Exactly.
But I mean, surely you're not curious at any point. You're not like, I'm going to get my own cereal. What's Turbo Man cereal?
So weird. He's like, what do you like? Like a couple of days before Christmas. How do you not know? Right? He's a bad dad. Again, movie executives in the 90s. Yeah. And probably now, bad dads.
Bad dads are all bad dads, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I love? Unbranded milk. just a plain milk.
Just milk.
Yeah. I love. Yeah.
God, he's got a big face, doesn't he?
There's too much milk in his cereal, kid. Did you see that? It's drowning in milk.
Yeah, it's too much milk. It's got like 4 bits in it. No good.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no,
you will see later. What the hell? You will see later in this movie, Arnold knocks out a reindeer with a fist.
Oh, of course he does.
Just like in Conan, where he punches a camel or a horse. I think it's a camel. Yeah, that's fun. He just loves punching animals. Do you remember the bit in True Lies when he cracks the two dogs together? They jump at him and he like smacks them together.
Yeah.
Do you think, though, this is the last time he went, I'm going to do a comedy, like a straight comedy? Because if you look at his career, I got it in front of me. Mm-hmm. This is what he's done in terms of comedy. He did Twins.
Yep.
It's hilarious because he was big and Danny DeVito was small and still is.
And
Kindergarten Cop, which people also consider a classic.
Yes.
Junior, which is horrible.
Pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And a nightmare. It's also the basis of the podcast, How Did This Get Made?
That's true,
It's also what they've based like the entire logo and thing around. And then there was this.
Yes.
But I guess you could
True
also...
Lies is fun.
Yeah, but True Lies isn't a comedy.
No, it's an action comedy, yeah.
And also, like, you could say The Last Action Hero. But again, it's not... But the thing is, though, I think he is funny.
Yeah.
If you put him in the right vehicle.
This vehicle?
But even like you see
family
him,
SUV.
But you see him in real life. You see him in interviews. Like he's clearly sharp and he's interesting. Yeah. And you'll do a viral video where he'll challenge somebody to a whatever. Do you know what I mean?
A gunfight.
A gunfight, exactly. But I think if you're going to put him in a straight comedy, you really got to frame it correctly and right.
Yeah, okay.
And it's really got to be like tight. You know
and
what
are you
I mean?
saying this is not framed correctly and not tight?
I actually think the premise is solid.
Yeah.
And the premise is based around the idea of the Cabbage Patch Kids like craze of the 80s, which I don't remember. But then also off the back of that,
every other craze.
Yeah, well, there was like, it was Power Rangers. And also, I think it was, because one of the producers of this is Chris Columbus, who did Home Alone.
Discovered America, yeah, I remember.
Yes, but he also did some of the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
But
I'm loving the extra work here.
I think he said that he tried to get like a Buzz Lightyear toy the year before. And that was also kind of inspired it.
Yeah, right.
But this also happened to come out the same year as the Tickle Me Elmo craze.
Ah, of course, yeah.
But I feel like this doesn't
James,
really...
that's Sinbad.
It's Sinbad. He's the villain-ish.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So he's also looking for a turboed man.
I bet all these people are looking for Turbo Mans.
Well, maybe they are. Maybe they aren't, Mason. We're going to see. Maybe they will get mocked for looking for a Turbo Man. We'll find out.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
there's some immediate enmity here because Schwarzenegger's like, get a load of this dumbass.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't like what he's about. God, look at his head.
And they're both bad dads, obviously, because they haven't got the Turbo Man.
But also, Sinbad's performing like a essential service.
That's
Arnold's
true. Yeah, he's got. Yeah,
Arnold's selling phones to people who have phones,
as we've already established.
So I feel like Sinbad. He's all right.
I remember when I was a kid, I went. I got the Ninja Turtles comic book. Oh. This is pre-cartoon.
Which one? Because there's the really violent one, and then there's the regular.
I got both, but then I was like, I was out with my grandma we went to like the Kmart or whatever, and there were a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys, and there was a huge
swath,
just
a frenzy,
just an open pallet just sitting there in the Kmart floor, and I'm like, Gran, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And she's like, I am not buying you any of those. Those things are hideous.
They're gross. And you're gross.
And then the next...
Nick, you're gross, she said.
She did say that. And it was like maybe it was a Sunday or something like that.
He's strangling a woman.
And then Monday...
He's strangling a woman,
yeah, that's actually bad. Monday...
There'd be 100 phones on him now.
Yeah, he'd be cancelled. And the post office would be defunded.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
And the Monday, James, I will not get off this boring story. Monday,
no, I don't want you to.
The Ninja Turtles cartoon came on TV.
Oh, it's Fantastic Four toys. This is insane. Sorry, go on, yeah.
And then you couldn't get them for quids, James, these Ninja Turtles toys. They were all gone. They were all gone. And everybody's like, you got those Ninja Turtles toys? And I'm like, no. I had a chance to get them. I think they were on clearance. They were on they're new and they're on. We're selling them for cheap because they're new.
Yeah, nobody wants this weird crap.
We're gonna get the hype building, and then they were like.
So how long did it then take? Oh, look.
Yeah, it's Dr. Spaceman.
Yeah,
a young Dr. Spaceman.
Oh, he's so young.
He looks better now, though.
He does look better now.
He looks like garbage in this movie, but he looks incredible in real life.
He looks incredible.
He's really worked into his hair and being on Archer. You know, all those things.
Knockoff Pee Wee.
What's his name again?
It doesn't
matter. No, Cyril Figgis.
Is that his name?
No, that's his name in Archer.
Okay. Let me check.
Chris Parnell.
Yes, he's also in Anchorman.
Yeah. Get a load of that lady. It's that lady.
Yeah, she's in things. So look at him because they're like, look at these idiots getting Turbo Man, and they've all stopped their shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, they just trampled a man to death getting in here to stop and then go, look at these idiots. Yeah. Get Booster. Nobody wants Booster. What is he talking about?
I mean, kids would want Booster, though, sure.
No, nobody wants Booster. That's like a running gag in this.
But I mean, he's an essential part of... Oh, is he like the goofball character? Is he like the Battle Cat?
He's a sidekick kind of
he's
thing.
Like Battle Cat when he's lame Battle Cat.
Exactly.
Cringe or whatever.
Exactly. That's what it's like, I think, probably. We don't get a lot of lore on Turbo Man, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
it's mostly we get to look at his gadgets and his brain-headed villain. If I was a villain and I had my brain in like a jar, I would paint the jar black.
Yeah, that's right. And I would write tough stuff on it. Do not attempt to hit with a hammer. Because why would you even bother? I'd write on
Why would you?
Right?
Waste of time.
And then people would know.
The rivalry has started, Mason.
Yeah, nice. Do you think this postman's going to slip on that and break his neck? Yeah, he's dead. He died. He's dead, yeah.
Tell you what, as a man probably about that age,
yeah,
that would really put me down. I wouldn't be okay.
No.
I'd be dead.
I think somebody once told me the world is going to roll me, but also the difference between being young and old is if you fall over, will a crowd gather?
Oh yeah, right,
you know?
yeah.
And I think for me these days a crowd
will
gather. Yeah.
Do people laugh?
Yeah, yeah.
My goodness. I wouldn't have put it displayed like that.
No. That's just a license for getting your car broken into by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What lengths would he go to, Mason? Well, we're going to find out.
So far, he's been running down the street like an absolute goof.
He nearly killed that guy, remember? Or he did. He hasn't showed up yet.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh, this is
God.
fun. Okay,
montage.
I like this. This is fun.
Like a Midnight Cowboy. No, what's the one where the John Voight and...
Midnight Cowboy.
It is Midnight Cowboy, yeah. It feels like that. Everybody's talking at me. It's like that kind of... Yeah. Look at that crap Booster figure, though.
Oh, yeah, no, you're probably right.
Now, what I'd like you to do, Mason, I want you to do yourself a favour, Ollie Meldrum style, and right now, Google the price of a Turbo Man action figure.
Oh, because they made him in real life?
They made him in real life.
Okay.
Maybe pick yourself up one.
Should I go on eBay?
Yeah, go eBay, whatever.
eBay. Maybe we can buy each one?
Please.
Okay, cool. You know what? Here's the thing, though. Even if they are... I reckon because it is Christmas currently as we record this,
they jacked up the prices.
I reckon the prices would be going up. I mean, Turbo Manifold.
Yeah, we'll check that after. Obviously, look at these people laughing at him. This is rude and mean. There's some more Spider-Man stuff. This is so Marvel heavy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now
look at this. It's all like X-Men and shit.
eBay's asked me if I want to find this part for my vehicle, so I think maybe that's not what I'm gonna put in. Turbo Man action figure. But I'm still paying attention.
Oh, Arnold.
Oh, you know what, man? If you stole that,
your
kid would love that.
That's the best thing to
You'd
get.
be like, hey, Turbo Man, Turbo Man would live in your house. And
I've told the story about the kid in my street who told me he lived with He-Man.
Oh yeah, right.
I mean, we got a pad for time in this, so maybe I will mention it later. But yeah, have you found the price yet?
Okay, right. So, number one here, 1996 Talking Turbo Man Deluxe 13.5-inch action figure.
Yeah,
so that is a big one. That is a big one. Tiger Electronics, sealed, boxed, Australian, $464.
Yep.
And then the next one, 1996 Talking Turbo Man Tiger Electronics Jingle All the Way 13.5 action figure, doesn't seem to be inboxed, $663.
Yep.
Wow. So it goes up if there's no box.
Okay, that's right. They're somehow more expensive, but you know why that is?
Why's that?
Because they only made 200,000 of them.
Oh.
So this movie got criticized at the time to being like, this is just an ad to sell toys or whatever, but they're like, we barely made any toys.
Yeah,
like we didn't make any merch for this. They did 200,000 and that's it. So it's a collector's item.
Yeah, there's two on eBay. So the unboxed one, $500.
Exactly. So there you go. So pick yourself up. You said you get me one as well.
Yeah. Well, there are two. So I guess I'm gonna.
I want the unboxed one because it's more expensive.
I'm gonna click completed items and see what they've gone for.
Here we go. What do we got? This is the famous "put that cookie down" line, which you probably know from when people do prank calls and they use the Arnold soundboard.
Oh, right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, I have. Yeah, no, I do. Okay, so the last one on here sold for $475. Box.
US or Aussie?
US.
My goodness.
Yeah, not bad.
It's nearly $1 million Australian.
And you know what's happened is a part of me is like, I should get one, shouldn't I? This movie that I've never. That's how strong it is. That's how strong.
He's desperate for one. So
yeah, right.
Why wouldn't he?
And he's my idol. The prior to that's okay. James here. Look, and I know this is just me reading off the eBay app on my phone.
Sure.
The last one sold 17th of December, 2020.
Just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas. US $650.
That's crazy.
Boxed. Open box works though. So
the box works.
The box definitely works.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. There are some cheaper ones that are loose.
Yeah, right.
That have sold for like $200, $250, you know.
But you know, you'd have that and say anybody saw it because you left it out.
Yeah.
People would be like, why do you have this?
Absolutely. And I'd be like, well,
one of my jobs is that I do audio commentaries for like movies. We do like one a month, bigsandwich.com.
And you know the classic 1996 Christmas movie Jingle All the Way. Well, I'd never
seen it. Loved that movie, do you?
No,
do you love
no,
it?
No,
like as a kid,
I'll be honest, I'm barely.
And your parents never bought you the toy when you were a kid, and you're obsessed with it. You're a big Arnold fan.
No, I was aged out of it before then. I wouldn't have been buying action figures at that point. And honestly, I don't even really know what the plot is because what I did is I talked over the top of it. I talked with a friend of mine while the movie was playing in the room, and I wasn't aware of the plot really. But yeah, okay. but then my friend did say that you can buy them on eBay for an extraordinary amount of money, and I'm like, well, I should buy one, I guess. I bought it before the movie had finished playing in the room. Yeah, and then I regretted it actually.
And then your nan says to you, "You've always been an idiot."
She did say that, right?
No, she's passed, R.I.P. But yeah, she was a lovely woman by all accounts.
She was, it's true. She would have bought me a Turbo Man.
Well, I don't think she would, Mason, because the story... Oh, no, not this guy again.
And also not at these prices, she would not.
No, of course she would. I wonder what they were worth. What were they worth at the time, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, so just quickly on this He-Man story, because I think I've told this on my podcast, The Weekly Planet. Our podcast, The Weekly Planet, I apologise.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I know.
Someone who's not on the podcast, The Weekly Planet, also.
Which comes out every Monday. He's dead, this guy. I looked into it. He died the start of 2020. But he's like he's in
saw the bloody prices that Turbo Man action figures were going for, and he had a heart attack.
Well, I can't remember his name. I should look it up. But he was in like Maverick, and he did a bunch of that stuff. He's almost like your Leonardo DiCaprio.
Maverick? Do you mean Top Gun?
No, the show. Like he's one of those, you know, from like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's like the Leonardo DiCaprio-esque kind of dude. Like he's popping up and stuff. So there was when I was a kid. There was a kid in my street when He-Man was big, or on the way out. I can't remember. He was like, "I live with He-Man." And we were with a group of kids and everyone's like arcing up and like, what the fuck are you talking about? You live with He-Man. He's a cartoon. He's not a real man. Maybe they hadn't seen the Dolph Lundgren movie at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ease up everybody. Let's all slow our roll. Like what I think he meant to say was that he has a cardboard cutout of He-Man, like life size.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I live with the actual He-Man. Wow. And I just went, I can't help you, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like I tried to like...
You tried to give him an out and he didn't take it.
Take it.
Yeah.
So this is a Turbo Man lottery.
Do you think he was prepared? Look, I know we are watching the movie Jingle.
Oh, he was prepared, and I'll tell you why.
Do you think he was prepared for the logistics of people being like, so what does he have for breakfast? Does he have like, does he just wear the big furry underpants all the time?
Is he doing Prince Adam stuff?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Does your family know that he's He-Man?
Or do you think they're living with Prince Adam, right? Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how that goes. But, no, I did, like, every time I'd go over, I'm like, hey, where's He-Man? He's like, oh, he's at work. I'm like, oh, he's at work, is he? Okay. Anyway, I never met him.
Never met He-Man.
No, never met him.
It's a real missed opportunity.
I know, right?
Now, what are we trying to do here?
So there's a lottery, and if you get the ball... That's got the Turbo Man, you get a Turbo Man or whatever.
Right. This seems like a horrible thing to do.
This is shopping, mate. This is shopping in the USA.
There are fewer stunts like this, I think, though, nowadays, because what a lot of people would do is they'd be like, hey, if I pretend to choke on one of these, I can sue them for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I thought you meant people would get in... Oh, sorry, go on.
Then I'll be able to buy all the Turbo Men I want.
It's got maced.
Wow. Why would you do that? You'd be like...
Like mace someone?
No, why would you say, I've got the winning Turbo Man ball? You'd
totally
be like, well, I give up. And then you would leave. And then everybody would continue to do this.
I once did that at a Secret Santa.
Wow, good Rodney King reference. Good. Great stuff.
What did he say? I missed that.
He said Rodney King.
He just said Rodney King.
He said Rodney King, Rodney King.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's really...
Well, I mean, it's timely.
Boy, is it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, James.
But apparently Sinbad did a lot of improv. So that's
probably one of his classic improvs. Okay.
Also, kids love Rodney King jokes. Everybody knows that.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
James, originally the Turbo Man dolls were $25.
That's a very reasonable price.
And that's $1996.
Oh, that would have been. That's not nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, Arnold.
Oh, no. Oh, classic.
You know how they did that?
How's that?
Reverse, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
The kid's too big for a stroller. That's all I'm saying. As someone with kids, kids do well. Then again, you take them shopping.
They're tired.
They get tired.
Yeah.
But look, now the kid's up. I don't know. This reminds me of Terminator 2 when he's in the mall.
Yeah. I mean, movies in the 90s were just the mall, weren't they? Because it was probably...
well, this was apparently the Mall of America.
Ah.
And Arnold was kind enough to donate some of the props to the Planet Hollywood in this Mall of America.
Wow.
Which was also his restaurant chain, maybe?
He was, yeah. Him and Stallone and Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and others, maybe.
Yeah.
It was, for those who don't remember, Planet Hollywood was like, come and dine with the stars.
Well, it was Hard Rock Cafe, but for movies instead of.
And then it'd be like, look, it's the jacket from Rocky V on display or whatever.
I think the Planet Hollywood we had in Melbourne, I think it may have had Arnold's Terminator 2 outfit for a time.
That's pretty cool.
I imagine they moved them around.
Yeah, right, okay.
But I definitely remember a big Terminator 2 style outfit. I mean, it might have just been a big leather jacket they got at the Victoria Markets.
Yeah.
At the big leather jacket store, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I think... I don't think it was good, and it went under.
I hate this kid. I hate this kid so much.
The haircut?
Yes, the haircut. Yeah,
you can't do that.
No,
like he's right to get hit here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like again, there would be 50 cell phone cameras on him now.
Cancelled.
And he is cancelled in a way, but only temporarily.
That's true. Yeah.
That being said, he's the kind of guy if you saw him again, you'd recognize him.
Yeah. You'd be like, that's famous movie star Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know what he could do as well, and go to the mum and go, I'm so sorry. I mean, this wouldn't be a movie, would it? If he was like,
that's right.
Look, this ball actually belongs to me and blah, 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 etc. Yeah. Get ready for another cameo, or a couple of cameos here. So notice the actor in the elf costume. He's from Seinfeld and also, is he in, what else is he in? What else is he in? I can't remember. Who's this though, Mason?
I'll know in a minute.
You'll know in a minute. The eyebrows are throwing you off, but have a closer look. Imagine dark eyebrows. Imagine the television show According to Jim. Who could it be?
Is it Jim?
It's
Belushi?
It
the
is.
legend himself? I never knew these two shared any screen time.
No, they did in Red Heat. The movie Red Heat. Was it Red Heat they did together?
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, it is Red Heat. You're right, absolutely. I've in fact seen Red Heat. So many.
Didn't you watch that? Oh, no, you watched... What did you watch recently?
I watched The Running Man recently.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so there you go.
Because they have the scene where Jim Belushi's like, the 44 Magnum is the most powerful handgun in the world, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's Russian in the movie, is like, no, it's not. It's this Russian gun.
Does he do a Russian accent or his regular accent?
No, I don't. It's tough to say.
So he says, no, it's not. It's this Russian gun.
Yeah, that's right.
Just a rusted,
up pistol. It's an old pirate cannon. It's been removed. Then put a trigger on it. And Arnold Schwarzenegger carries it around.
We got you, Russia. We got you.
Yeah.
There we go. You know what I like about this Santa Claus costume?
What's that?
The eyebrows. That's a little bit above and beyond.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't really see that.
No.
You don't really see that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'd make a good Santa?
No.
When I'm older.
No.
When I've got even grayer hair, if that's possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you reckon you need to put on some kgs, or do you reckon you could just pad up quite a lot?
I think you could definitely pad up. I mean, if you're using Hollywood padding.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Maybe put some cotton wool in your cheeks. Now, why are these two teaming up?
Okay. So basically, he's like, I've got some Turbo Men.
Santa does.
Yeah. Okay. So he's like, I can take you to a place.
Seems like a trap, but all right.
Yeah, it seems like an excuse to have a really big fight scene with 20 Santas.
Oh, he does have some prizes though that I would recognise. Some trams.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a big fan.
I'm a big fan of trams.
That being your job.
Yeah, that's true. Being a fan of trams.
That's right.
Professionally.
Yeah. So my son, and it's less so now, he doesn't like Santa like in shopping centres and that.
Yeah, I doesn't trust him.
Yeah, and
I
also
didn't trust him as a kid.
I'm
either.
like, yeah, cover your kids' ears. That's a stranger.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. But also, I can't say that as well. Do you know what I mean? I can't be like, you're right not to trust this man.
Yeah.
The last photo that we got pre-COVID was he was very creepy, and he's got like, I noticed afterwards, he's got his arm like very snugly around my wife. Like,
really? Yeah, Santa does?
Yeah, it's on the fridge. Have a look.
Okay, wow.
But yeah. I won't post it, but yeah, he was very like, come and sit here, love. It was like one of those situations.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't say anything because you're Santa. And
this is the Santa who's in it for the mums, clearly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, why else would they do it? For the
true.
dads? I mean, maybe some of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So one of the Santas that gets punched in the face here is Vern Troyer, as you'll see.
This is pre Austin Powers.
This is pre Austin Powers. That's right. And I think one of the there's a huge Santa, and I can't remember the name. I think it might be like The Big Show. I'm not good with wrestlers, so I don't know. So I'm just going to look it up.
Could be The Big Show.
But
just Google Arnold Schwarzenegger and The Big Show friends. Now,
were they in red heat?
Do you think that this particular casting choice happened because Schwarzenegger was like, I love Jim Belushi. We're gonna team up again.
I reckon because they're mates, aren't they?
Maybe.
Yeah, Big Show. He's Giant Santa. Yeah, so there we go.
Okay, right.
Oh my God, there's so many. Vern Troyer died, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, a few years back.
Let's double check just in case.
Let's double check he's dead.
Double check.
All right. It must be just like living in paradise. I'm just looking through this killer cast, so I went down the rabbit hole, mate.
He did pass away.
Yeah, okay.
In 2018.
Yeah. Sad stuff.
We miss him. We miss him, don't we?
That's right.
But at least we have whatever performance he's doing in this when we see it.
Remember.
That's the Turbo Man. That's what he
got
wants.
One, yeah. Anyway.
Wait, doesn't speak English?
I'm sure I get comments that are like, you're a real cuck.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I am. But it's Joe Biden's America, baby.
This is a cheap copy.
It's a cheap knockoff.
Yeah, nice. Okay, as a dad, James, for you are a dad.
Would I beat up all these guys?
Would you beat up all those guys? Obviously, yes, you would. But
are they hanging is there a noose around a bear in the background?
Yeah. Would you buy the knockoff and hope for the best? Maybe glue it back together.
Yeah, and then be like, I have to get you a new one or whatever.
Yeah, and then Then you could wait till the hype dies down.
Yeah.
Because, like, realistically, school's not coming back for, weeks.
Yeah.
So what's the kid like? Just be like, hold on to this, and then I'll get you a new one. So by the time school comes around, you'll have a Turbo Man you can take to impress your friends with.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll have 2 Turbo Men.
That was quite a tumble.
All right.
If you just saw that.
He's dead
that was
now.
Insane. Yeah. Oh, they've got different Santas. You love different Santas.
No, I don't. I hate this. I hate this already.
But why would he have those?
For beating people up.
For the mums, to impress the mums.
Yeah, that's right. His nunchuck skills.
That's it.
But what they would do is they would lure people in here and beat them up, surely.
One of the reasons Arnold wanted to do this movie was because it's like, I'm just like an everyman. Mm-hmm. This is the big one. Imagine being an everyman. But the thing about this guy is, if you saw this guy and he wasn't famous, you'd be like, what's up with this guy?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up with this giant man with a head like an anvil?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just nothing like regular about him. You know what's interesting about Arnold as well?
Yes.
A number of things, no doubt. What a varied career. But in the 90s, the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum came to Melbourne. Mm-hmm. There's Vern Troyer.
There he is.
There. I think he might even be uncredited. But he's dead. He died.
He
he died in real life, but this character in this movie.
Well, that's just broken the realism for me that he flew all the way over the other side of the factory as if on a wire.
Yeah, as if.
Very unrealistic.
Oh, that would have. What do you reckon they'd do to this guy? Like, actually?
Well, they'd kill him. I think they'd suffocate him, and then they would put his body in like one of those drums that we just saw,
or one of those teddy bears, which probably had a person in it. That's why that was the last guy that found him out. Yeah.
And here are the cops to break up the Santa Claus Fight Club. So,
he's alive. Troy's okay.
But what's going to happen here is obviously like one of the main Santas is going to be dragged out by the cops, right?
Yeah.
And then it's going to turn out that one of the cops is a secret Santa. He's also in the Fight Club.
Oh my God, he's going to pretend he's a cop. Look. I forgot this. He's got a police badge. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's clever thinking, Arnold.
Yeah, he's clever.
Yeah.
That's why he's one of the top phone salesmen in this state. Probably.
Exactly, yeah. Do you think though he would be in trouble for being here?
For impersonating a police officer?
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Who's the guy? Is he from The Office, this guy?
The guy he's yelling at? I didn't get a good look at him.
Okay.
Yeah, but like he could just be like, I came here.
I got lured here under false pretenses.
Yeah. But now it's like, you're pretending to be a cop.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't do that.
He'll go to any lengths to impress his son that he's failed to impress for years.
Did you know about the court case surrounding this?
No.
So there was a biology teacher or someone like that who wrote a script. It was called like Christmas is time for whatever. A different name. Anyway,
it was called Christmas is time for whatever.
Anyway, so he took it into. Is that even in neutral? Might be a heavy car. But anyway, I'll come back to that Madame Tussauds thing. But he wrote a script.
Ooh, another tram car.
That's right. Which was similar.
I'm distracted now. Continue. Yes.
Which was similar to this.
Okay.
And sent it to 20th Century Fox. And in 1994, and so he actually won a court case that they stole the idea.
Right.
He won like $1.9 million. But then it turned out that they reversed it because they proved that they'd already had the idea.
Yeah, right.
But also I feel like it's one of those situations where like maybe they did take it and just backdated a bunch of scripts and like treatments of that.
But also maybe the idea of a deadbeat dad who has to get a toy for his child for Christmas, not the most original idea.
No, I guess it's not either, yeah.
If you were like if you said to literally anybody on the street, what's a dilemma that a father might have on Christmas?
Sure.
I think the idea of the toy is sold out would be pretty common.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or he gets attacked by a giant Santa Claus.
Like Santa with muscles?
Yeah, like Santa with muscles. Exactly.
I understand, yeah. Anyway, that Madame Tussauds story. So in the 90s it came to Melbourne. I got a photo next to Arnold, right?
Yes.
And
Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor.
The actor, he was there. He was pretending to, he was pretending and whatever. He does that thing. He's pretending to be a wax thing, but he's real.
Yes.
Anyway, and I probably would have been...
To clarify, the wax figure. You got a photo of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the wax figure.
So I probably would have been...
Don't lie to the viewers.
I would have been, as I was a kid, I would have been probably 5'7", maybe 5'8". And I remember just being...
Now you're 5'3".
Now I'm 5'3". When you get age, you get all crooked and bent.
That's true, you do.
But I remember just being like, I'm like a couple of inches shorter than Arnold. And then in the year 2011, when I was in the UK, I went to Madame Tussauds again, and I stood next to Arnold again, and he was like 6'8". So they've bigged it up.
Yeah, wow.
I don't think he's that tall. I think he's maybe 6'1".
Let's look it up.
I don't think he's as tall as like he pretends to be, or he's made out to be in like movies and that. Because if you see him next to a lot of other actors, like he's big, but he's not like. He's not like The Rock is like 6'6" or whatever.
Arnold's official height here. So this is according to the Google machine.
The Google machine.
We gave it a Googs. Arnold's official height is 6'2", though his celebheights.com page, one of the most visited on the entire site, lists the star as having now shrunk to 6'1".
I would even say he could be 5'11". I'm just putting it out there, mate.
Wow.
I'm putting it out there.
Nice.
I don't like to do this. I don't like to throw controversy into the wind.
Big Show height in feet, 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
7 foot nothing.
He really did put on a big show.
People also ask, is Big Show really 7 foot? Yes.
Are you answering that? You writing the answer in Wiki Answers or whatever?
That's right, I am, yes. Yeah.
What's he going to do, Mason? He can't find a Turbo Man. Kudos to whoever does the Auntie Donna production costuming to find something that Ben Russell could wears that is very similar to this.
Yeah, I agree.
They pretty much nailed the outfit, didn't they?
I think so.
Oh, no, It's that guy
Sinbad again.
Maybe Sin Good.
Why?
Because they're going to team up or something.
Oh, they're going to team up. They're going to get 2 Turbo Men.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right. So Sinbad also, he's a family-friendly comic, right? And they wanted to give this originally to Joe Pesci, which makes sense. Chris Columbus, producer, also did Home Alone.
Yeah.
But then they were like...
Discovered America, like the Italians.
That's right, like the Italians. Yeah, invented pasta or whatever. But we're going to get comments about that. That's not true. I can't wait. But we...
the pasta thing.
The pasta thing. Yeah. But we... but then they were like, nah, Joe Pesci's like too small. It's not going to work. But I think...
Yeah, there's never been a funny combination of a really tall man and a really small man, especially during Arnold Schwarzenegger's career.
Yeah, and the thing about Joe Pesci is like, he's terrified. Yeah. Like, that's what he's able to do. So I think even if you put him next to him... that being said, I think Sinbad totally works for what this is.
Right, sure.
So I'm, not complaining, but hey. Yeah, there you go. God, he's unusual, isn't he? Like, he's an unusual looking man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's handsome.
We're talking Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but goddamn, he's unusual.
He's become more usual over the years, I think.
What do you think that is?
Like, if you look at current Schwarzenegger, like, he looks like a relatively normal man.
Okay, sure,
I think it's the cheek, but I think he's softened up in the face.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, now, right, look at these, he's got this razor-sharp jaw in this.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
And also, like, a lot of the side effects of, like, steroid use and all that, and he's probably also naturally this way, is it does, like, broaden your face. Like, it, like, changes the shape, just, like, the structure of your head and body.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah. But, who's to say?
I wonder how much a bottle of Old Homestead goes for.
Let's check it out. Yeah. Can you find the original one from this?
Yeah, maybe you can. Yeah, like the 1996 price.
I'm sure we're missing a lot of great improv in this.
No, I disagree.
Are you familiar with the theory that there was a parallel universe where Sinbad played a genie called Kazam?
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that,
or Shazam, or whatever it's supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
There was a Shaq movie where he played a rapping genie called Kazam.
Kazam, that's right.
And there's some people who swear they've seen a movie, which is Sinbad in the 90s, where he played a magic genie.
Yeah.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. But then I remember College Humor a few years back did like a sketch where they made like a fake trailer for like using actually Sinbad.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. Very good. Very
Homestead
good.
Bourbon. Designed for the bourbon crowd.
Yeah, would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Designed for people who don't give a shit about bourbon and don't want this.
Yeah.
We made it more bitter than ever before. They're not going to like it. Yeah.
But first result, Jingle all the way with some Old Homestead Kentucky whiskey.
Don't mind if I do.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Man. Wow. So, did you know also that Arnold only... You don't know this, so I'm just going to tell you.
But I'm going to know it.
You're going to know it. And then you can tell me.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put it in the comments.
What the heck?
Yeah.
We should talk more about Jake Lloyd. But, so... I think Jake Lloyd, from what I've seen in this, he emotes better than he does in the Phantom Menace. Yeah. And I think it might be a direction thing.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
He's given to
well, I mean,
do.
as a kid, what's he know about,
Yeah.
Surely as a kid, you need somebody to be like, I mean, kids at that age barely know what acting is.
They don't know what acting is. Now they know what acting is.
Yeah.
Because they've seen acting
anyway,
on YouTube.
Saying.
Yeah, so what was I saying? So he wanted to do a Planet of the Apes remake of the Charlton Heston classic, right?
Yeah.
And he was presumably going to be the lead. And that was all ready to go and he was signed on. And then it fell through at the last minute. And that's why he was able to do this.
Yeah, right.
And then I think he stayed on for a little bit, but then he eventually had to pass. And then they made the Tim Burton, Mark Wahlberg remake situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would have been a good... Because like, I feel like also he's like Charlton Heston... Like, he's got a presence, and he can do some acting.
Yes.
But he's not like... There's no subtlety to it a lot of the time. And that being said, like, Maggie, the movie Maggie. Uh-huh. And I even think there's moments in, like, the Terminator movies and other things where, like, he's obviously can be directed to have moments of, like, of real emotion like this. But he's not... He's more like a presence than, like, a thespian. That sounds like a dig. It's not meant to be. Yeah. Oh, no. What happened then? I missed that.
So apparently, if you call the radio station and you name all the reindeer, you can win a Turbo Man, I think.
What if you don't call?
Oh, then you could probably still win a Turbo Man, but in an unrelated competition, probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know all the competitions for Turbo Man that are currently happening in the world.
Currently?
Yeah, currently.
Yeah, right, okay, fair enough,
Yeah. And this was also back pre-Googling anything, so you couldn't just be like, I know all the reindeer. I can just Google it.
That's true. Look how fit he is.
Yeah, look at him abandoning all those letters as well.
I feel like he's not a runner.
Shouldn't you have been delivering all these
No,
letters?
Mason.
Wow.
Here we go. He's got this. Do you think this is the moment where he gets the Turbo Man?
I don't know, James.
Well, I'm just looking at the time.
Oh, and it's nearly done?
No, we've got it. We're not even an hour in. Do you think it's the moment where he gets the Turbo Man?
No.
I know this guy. He's in things.
Right.
He's in the TV show Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, my God. He's
the principal or something.
He's Principal Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
I'm loving that ponytail. I'm loving what that's about.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
He's going to jail, this guy.
Oh, man. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Of the action comedies of Arnold.
Oh, he's threatening the place with a bomb.
Oh, really?
Schwarzenegger is not having it.
Was this before or after major bombing incidents in the 90s? Probably around. There was a few of them.
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These guys they should be in jail. Like, I'm just like, now that I focus on this movie and I stop talking facts and riffing.
Yeah.
This is a dire situation of two insane people.
That's right, yeah. The SWAT team should kick the door in, I think. The door's already been kicked in. They should kick it in.
Yeah, they should,
Yeah.
get somebody out, a glazier, to fix the glass and then go for it. Yeah. Okay, but no, of the Arnold comedies, of your twins, your Kindergarten Cop Jr., like the pure comedies.
Yes.
Is Twins the best?
Oh, yes, I think it is.
What about Kindergarten Cop?
No, I don't love Kindergarten Cop. I think it's fine. Also, doesn't it take a more dramatic turn?
It's got some drama. It's also got some action.
Yeah,
I think he gets shot like a bunch in it.
No, Twins is the best.
Yeah, okay. I can understand that. Well, have you heard of the movie Triplets that they're still making?
I've definitely heard of it, yeah.
So, yeah, for those who don't know, Triplets is still in the works.
And who's going to be the triplet?
Eddie Murphy.
That's right, yeah.
So that's the idea. They're going to make this happen, apparently. Oh, no, it's probably an alarm clock or something. Oh.
Wow.
Did he really think he had a bomb?
I don't know.
Like, he must have, because he covered.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, I need to know what's going on. Is it on the radio? So, I'm sorry, everybody.
Arnie's got bloody knuckles from all the fighting he's been doing.
Well, yeah.
You wouldn't normally put that in a comedy, I feel.
No, you're right. There is an attention to detail there which can be appreciated. Mm-hmm. Oh, boo. That gift certificate thing is like, there's a lot of threatening to hit.
Yeah.
This is very reminiscent of, the original Star Wars toys. When you couldn't get them for Christmas because they sold out. They didn't make enough copies.
Oh, you could buy an empty box or something?
Well, an empty box that had like a Star Wars diorama. And it was like, when they come in the shop, they'll send them out to you or whatever. So you just literally get like an empty cardboard box.
Right.
Sinbad, you're under arrest for crimes.
Yeah.
It's this guy.
You're going to be shot for crimes.
It's kind of amazing they didn't shoot him. It's kind of incredible. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh my God, he's doing it again.
Oh my. Oh my.
Was this right in the era as well where postal work, where the term going postal was probably...
Maybe, yeah.
Wow.
And they know who he is. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the play here?
Everybody would shoot him. Like, what do you... Also, like... because it's in a box.
Yeah.
So, like, there'd be, worst comes to worst, they shoot him and then they take
grab
the box away.
Exactly.
Like, he has literally no time to open that and then push the button or whatever. Unless he's pretending that's a remote.
Oh, okay, right. Very clever, Sinbad.
No, the cops would have shot him.
Very clever, Sinbad.
Yeah.
It's in good. Because it was a really good idea. What do you think? What comical thing is going to be in there, do you think?
Probably a butt. A big rubber butt for Christmas.
Yeah, you can get those.
Or it's an actual bomb and they all die.
What if it was a Turbo Man?
I think you'd know from the rattle.
Yeah, you probably would. Yeah. But that would be hilarious if it pans up and the building just blows out. That would be great.
Yeah.
So now we're approaching the climax of the film. You're going to see some shit, mate. Let me just say that much.
No.
I don't know how much commentary you're going to be able to do from the action extravaganza. What? I genuinely forgot that happened.
Wow.
That means he killed some cops.
No, he didn't.
Well, he did. I mean, but like, he'd go to jail for that. I mean, he would have gone to jail anyway.
Yeah. Man, a lot of people are going to jail after this. That's the fun thing about this kind of movie, is it's like it's all fun and games when, I've got to get the Turbo Man, I'm running around. Like, how many lives has these people ruined at this point?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably knocked some people's teeth out at the bloody shopping mall.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
All those women who beat him with their handbags, they'll never trust anyone again. They'll always be on edge,
So Jake Lloyd, right?
Go on.
If you haven't seen the fascinating behind-the-scenes stuff for The Phantom Menace, the documentary is more interesting than the movie itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there's a moment where George Lucas lines up all the actors. It comes down to two between Jake Lloyd and somebody who didn't get the job, right? And it's very evident that the one who's not Jake Lloyd is better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
and
remember
you
that.
see the decision-making process, and George Lucas says, well, he's better and more natural, but Jake Lloyd has acting experience. So he's going to be able to hit marks and recite dialogue much easier.
Right, okay.
And that's why he got the role. So I guess it's because of this. That whole, if you haven't seen the behind the scenes, it's just incredible.
Yeah, right.
Let me bring up Jake Lloyd's... yeah, that's a sad story, though, the Jake Lloyd story. There's a lot of people who, in Star Wars, yeah. It goes south for many people.
Well, we should really dwell on it, I think.
I agree.
Now we're back with Phil Hartman.
Do you think he's going to make a move?
On her?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on here.
You've seen this movie. You know what's going to
happen.
happen.
Yeah, but there was a bomb. I think I saw it, 24 years ago?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. And I was bitterly disappointed. I just wanted him to shoot more people.
Did you see Batman and Robin in cinemas?
Yes, I did.
Oh, weren't that disappointed then, were you?
Well, here's something for you, though.
Yes.
Here's a fun fact.
Now, see, is this his own house?
This is his neighbour's house, because he's like, hey, guess what? I've got a Turbo Man already under the tree.
Whoa.
So he's like, well, Phil Hartman, what if
go to hell?
Exactly. Wow. But he's not in hell, he's in heaven, R.I.P.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Here's a question for you, James.
I love questions.
In the wake of this movie, do you think they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to be in an actual Turbo Man movie?
Oh, they would have done like they're doing the Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Isn't it, though?
I think it'd probably, if it had done better.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Do you think they could have done a movie universe like The Last Star Command or whatever, where like he gets recruited into space and he's like, but I'm not the real Turbo Man. Oh, like, like a Galaxy Quest situation.
No, I was more in the sense of like he would portray the real Turbo Man in the...
No, that doesn't make any sense because why would he look exactly the same in real life?
That's a good point.
Or maybe...
Turbo Man gets plastic surgery to look like movie star of the past, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But also within this universe, this guy exists also?
Yeah, he also got plastic surgery to look like Arnold. Yeah.
Here we go.
In this universe, the one constant is many men want to become Arnold, and so they get horrific plastic surgery.
Well, that's the thing that people do, right? They often they'll alter their face.
They want to look like Justin Bieber.
Or
they want to look like Arnold.
But they just end up looking real odd, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is out of control. That's a pretty good animatronic.
Oh yeah.
The head part, not the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Just having recently watched the Tim Allen Santa Claus movie.
Yeah.
This is a better animatronic.
I think so too.
I mean, they've had 2 years of advanced animatronomacy.
Man, I would just let this. I would let this. I would just let it burn.
Yeah, but he's had a tough run, this dude. Also, you know what I mean.
Also, that was burning in the fireplace.
Yeah, take it out.
Leave it there.
Take it out.
No, just leave it in there and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but he's not. You're forgetting. He's not action star.
Oh, that's
Arnold.
true. Yeah.
He's regular, everyday man.
Yeah.
My feet are on fire, Arnold.
Exactly. Yeah. Ha! That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of bloody colorism. Am I right, Mason?
That's right.
This isn't very good. I mean, people like it probably.
Yeah,
but
people definitely.
What are you
like
doing?
It.
Just roll it over in the snow, man.
Yeah.
Oh no. What have you done, Howard? Which is your name in this.
Yeah, Howard.
So here we go. Jake Lloyd.
Howard Schwarzenegger.
Jake
Howard
Lloyd.
Jingle all the way.
So Jake Lloyd.
Mr. Jingle all the way, it's your son on line 2. Why aren't you at his karate tournament?
So it's not what you think, but I mean, I don't know, it is. But anyway, so he was in Unhook the Stars from 96. He was in Jingle All the Way. Mm-hmm. He was in Apollo 11 with the television film as Mark Armstrong. Then he did The Phantom Menace.
Yes.
Then he did the movie Die With Me. and then he did the movie Madison. But he also appeared in ER in 1996 as the character Jimmy Sweet. And he also played Ronnie Collings, or Young Angelo/Timmy, in 4 episodes of The Pretender.
Oh.
But then if you're talking video games...
I am, of course. I'm always talking video games.
Then he did Phantom Menace, the video game. You ever played that?
No.
You got a...
Maybe I have. I don't know.
It's like a RPG-ish kind of situation.
Yeah, right.
Then he did Racer, Star Wars Racer.
Not Eraser.
No.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I ordered off limited run games. You know that, where they make limited run games? So that's... hopefully they'll be coming soon.
Do you get a collector's edition something?
I don't want any of that.
Because they did a limited run games like Monkey Island thing, and it's so expensive. No, but you get like a Guybrush Threepwood, and you get all sorts of stuff.
Like a statuette.
Like a statuette and all that sort of stuff. But it was going to be like $350, and I'm like...
He killed that. He
killed it.
It's dead, look. Yeah, it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
No, you started it.
Yeah.
Because you broke into his house.
That's right. But also, Phil Hartman shouldn't have a reindeer. Like that's it's
right.
Probably illegal, right?
Well, it's not because he's got one.
I guess.
In this movie universe, it is not illegal.
Need a permit, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Look at these guys working together. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Jake Lloyd's got such symmetrical hair.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's alive. Huh. But that's booze, probably.
Yeah. So he's killing it with kindness and booze.
Yeah, so he also did Jedi Power Battles.
Okay.
He also did Galactic Battlegrounds in 2001, Super Bombad Racing.
Okay.
And the last game or thing he appeared in was 2002, Star Wars Racer's Revenge.
Oh, so he was not in Star Wars Masters of Teräs Kasai?
No, I
think...
think...
Just as little Jake Lloyd being beaten up by Harrison Ford?
Look how muscular they made Arnold. Oh, look at these real tears.
I love it.
This is real.
Yeah.
Did you think this was real?
Yes.
It got real, didn't it?
It got real all of a sudden.
He's really giving booze to that reindeer.
He is.
Dude, don't. Yeah, it is. It is time to stop boozing and keep your promises.
And keep losing.
So this was in a LA backlot for movie studios. They recreated an entire Christmas parade, but I think also they did it in May, so it's like stinking hot.
Oh yeah.
But everyone's sweating up in their latex Santa costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some pretty this looks real, right? Right?
Yeah, it does. I think I've told you once. I won't say the name of the show, but a friend of mine was writing on a comedy, like a sitcom.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I'm going to go down and be an extra on one episode while they film it. Do you want to come down as well?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I would love to do that." And I think it'd be fun, but it wasn't fun because the premise of it, of the episode was it was the hottest day of the year. But it was filmed. Obviously, it was filmed on like the coldest Melbourne day in 40 years or something like that. And so we're all in like summer clothes,
just living it up,
just shivering. Like they went to a shop and they bought us all blankets to huddle up in between takes. And then like midway through the day, they're like, the producers they've given us some notes. Can you dress more summery? Because we brought a couple of changes of clothes, and they're like, no, okay, now switch to shorts. You're wearing long pants, but you're wearing shorts now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So then you had to do that?
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
I don't know. I was on the screen for like 2 seconds.
But you stood there all day.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that could have been your big break.
Maybe not even 2 seconds.
That could have been your Clerks.
Could have been my Clerks.
You could have been like Jay or Silent Bob.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Dante or Randall.
That's right. They're going to say Dante or Inferno.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I could have died that day and gone to hell as I deserved.
Oh, that's cool. Snoopy. Look at these blasts from the... Bert and Ernie.
Wow,
Paddington Bear, maybe, or a knockoff.
This is a real Ready Player One situation. Look at all these references. We're loving them. We're loving these references. Remember Crayola crayons?
I remember Crayola crayons.
I do.
Yeah, I remember.
The Tick. Oh, my God. And Paddington's there.
There's an Etch-a-Sketch and Leonardo, Gumby, Sonic, Ernie.
Oh, my God.
There's a Cabbage Patch Doll.
Wow.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
James, it's all the trends of times past.
It's Madeline, maybe, whoever that is.
Raggedy Ann.
Oh my God, there's
Raggedy Ann.
The Cat in the Hat, Raggedy Ann. Look at it, it's a Cat in the Hat.
Oh my God,
There's a Cat in the Hat.
They've got us, James.
This is just like, I feel like...
Look, there's cars, there's the Volkswagen.
I feel like we're reacting like we were when we were actually there.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my God, it's Gumby.
Yeah. Where's Pokey?
Yeah, where is Pokey?
Oh, there's a taxi, James.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. There's a traditional yellow school bus. We don't have those in Australia.
We really
They're a novelty
don't. Yeah.
If you saw one on a road in Australia, you'd be like, they're filming a movie that's set in America.
Yeah, exactly. They're filming the next Ghost Rider
dumbass
movie.
buses.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's so slick. Thinks he's so slick. Doesn't he know she's married to Tom Hanks? They've got one of the most rock-solid marriages in Hollywood.
They got COVID together.
They got COVID together. They're going to die together. There's no way Phil Hartman's going to break up this marriage.
That's right.
Is all I'm saying. Yeah. All I'm saying is, Phil Hartman also, you're a divorced dad. You could be going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got enough. Well, that's the thing, I guess, because he's got so many other options in this school district. Like all the ladies are baking him cookies or whatever.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, but I guess he wants the challenge.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah, because he's a creep. Yeah.
I remember balloons, James. Remember the craze for balloons?
Remember
ladders?
The 90s and balloons.
Remember every kid had a ladder? You know?
Every kid did have a ladder.
Yeah. Remember when every kid had an affair with Phil Hartman?
Every kid did.
That was the trend.
Was that what they were doing?
Yeah.
So they'd be down at the skate park. They'd do some graffito.
Yeah.
Maybe some vaping. No, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Maybe some cigarellos. And then they'd have an affair with Phil
Hartman.
Hartman.
That's right. Yeah.
And then they'd get home just in time for
The Simpsons with Phil Hartman.
I was going to say Teen Wolf or something. That was The Simpsons with Phil
Hartman. Here's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, but also it's kind of not because
it's very obvious he's been a creep.
Yeah, here we go.
Now that's a better coat.
He's going to go ham.
I don't know when he switched.
Must have been when he went home.
That's a way better coat. See that salt and peppery kind of vibe?
Oh, man. It's that cop that he nearly killed.
Yeah, but now he's just scowled at him.
Oh, his hands are all wrapped up because the bomb went off.
Because that bomb, yeah.
I can't believe he's back at work. That's horrible. Like, what kind of police force?
That's right. What kind of society?
Yeah, what are we living in here?
Yeah. Oh, that guy got nogged.
He should have said, I got nogged.
Yeah. I mean, that was his catchphrase for years, Phil Hartman. Hey, I got nogged.
Hey, I got nogged.
Guess they cut it for time.
They must have, yeah. Maybe you'll say it at the end of the movie.
God, I'm really hoping we see more novelty toy mascots that I'm gonna love the references.
I think they did them all. I think they did them all.
I thought I saw somebody dressed as a Pez dispenser, but I think I made it up.
John Lithgow. Is there a big John Lithgow?
Yeah.
A giant inflatable John Lithgow.
That's right. I'm from Third Rock from the Sun.
Ah, you're gonna love me in Planet of the Apes. Not the Arnold one. They don't make that one.
I didn't make it.
I'm in the James Franco one.
Purely hypothetical.
I have Alzheimer's in it. Oh, here we go.
Who's this guy?
You're gonna love this. That looks like the guy from one of the
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the nerds from Criminal Minds, whatever his name is. Yeah. Here we go. Are you ready for what's happening now, Mason? I mean, I think you know what's gonna happen.
He's gonna become Turbo Man. I've seen the Auntie Donna sketch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Here we go. You excited?
Yes. Man,
they're really just like it's like a pit stop.
That's right. Yeah, he's getting an oil change.
I love how he's not even like, you're not going to stop him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good thing this fits perfectly. It was actually, again, I think they did a really good job at designing this toy. Yeah. It looks like a real 90s toy.
Yeah, for sure.
And like the way that he looks in it, I think it's I think it's good, man. Yeah. Also, do you think the jetpack really works?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And this, many years later, inspired the Spider-Man musical Turn Off the Dark to have a lot of accidents.
Everybody's just getting injured all the time. Yeah, we bloody go.
And who's that guy? Is he a famous guy?
He looks familiar.
Oh, he is.
Is that, who is that?
Yeah, no, he's one of those guys.
What's he in?
Yeah. God. Look, we'll look him up later.
Does that mean the actual Turbo Man guy didn't show up? I mean, I guess he didn't.
Yeah, there was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. James, it was explained in the dialogue, which the only time I was listening.
No, but I mean, like, where was the backup guy?
Oh, where was the backup? We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in an accident too, unrelated.
His probs in an axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Oh my God, there's guitars all. Look at this. Look at this bonanza. She's from The Office. She's the woman who Michael meets when on his date night.
Yeah, right.
And then it turns out that she's cheating on her husband with Michael Scott.
Oh.
Now, have you figured out what's happened yet, Mason?
James, he's become Turbo Man.
What I don't like is the spandex around the arms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like, I feel like if they did this suit now, it would be all rubber through and through.
Yeah, for sure.
It wouldn't be spandex and some elbow pads.
And it wouldn't be this bright either, I think.
No, exactly.
I'm thinking Turbo Man would be more of a DC property, I think.
Okay, what do you mean? Like, who would you put him in line with? Like a The Atom? Like a Ray Palmer's The Atom?
Yeah, like The Atom. But but I'm talking like cinematic universe.
Oh, okay,
so it would definitely be darker, He'd have more guns on him for sure.
Yeah, right. Okay, I get you.
Maybe a lot of dirt. I
think he's got some stuff on him.
Dirt and a lot of scrapes, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what Arnold's first Christmas movie was, though, Mason?
Yes.
He actually appears in a photo of Max Schreck's office from Batman Returns.
Really?
And he's standing next to Max Schreck. So he's also in the franchise as Victor Freeze.
Yeah.
Unless also that photo in Max Schreck's office is Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, right.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And also maybe he did a Christmas movie before that. Maybe he did like an action Die Hard-esque movie where it was also Christmas.
Do you think this is...
Look at that hair. Look at him go.
Yeah.
That's a nice moment, right?
It is, yeah. It's
good.
Yeah, it's real good.
I'm into it.
Yeah. But also, like, not that complicated a thing to do. Just stand there and wave.
No,
but I guess you got to do the jetpack thing, which I'm assuming is coming up, right?
Oh, it's coming up, all right. But why would he need a jetpack? What kind of scenario would necessitate the need for him to be in a pitch battle with a jetpack?
Oh, he's got to kill Sinbad.
Yeah, that's right. He has to kill him. Yeah. So here we bloody go.
Does he have to give that to a special kid?
He does. Who's he going to give it to? What do you reckon that's worth now? $1 million?
Because that's way bigger, right?
Yeah, it's like
that's the special one.
What is amazing about this is as well, he doesn't really learn a lesson. Like he just walked into this room.
Yeah.
And then he got given this thing.
Yeah, he just fumbled his way into this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My God, it's the cop from Terminator 2. That's my favorite franchise.
Oh, there's a cop float where they're doing somersaults and shit.
Yeah, somersaulting cops.
Here we go. Who's he going to pick?
The best kind of salting they do.
Whoa! You'll say anything.
I won't say anything.
Those who know, they know.
Yeah.
What do we got here? What was I going to say? Yeah, so did you see Sinbad knock out the other guy?
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be a little bit of a stage show that you're going to bloody love, mate. Here we bloody go. Okay.
I can't see who's playing Booster here.
No?
No, but he's a guy. He's a guy
he's
we know.
He's in things.
He's in all kinds of things. And he's got a little bit of a like a Gilbert Gottfried voice, but not always.
Let me check out.
He's like Gilbert Gottfried at like a 2.
Are you in the IMDb?
Am I on IMDb?
Yeah, is that where you're looking?
Yeah, I just look on Wikipedia.
All right, I'm gonna go a bit deeper.
Please, if you could.
Oh my God, I'm already lost. Mason. Hang on, here we go.
I mean, it's clearly your dad.
No, but you can't tell because he's wearing the mask.
No, you can tell.
But also, don't you reckon this is a situation where like he's like, Jamie, I got this thing for you, and the kid's like, oh my God, you're the best dad in the world, but like he didn't organize any of this.
This was a real. I mean, it's the fluke of the century that this parade where he gets to be Turbo Man, and the float also contains one special Turbo Man toy.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Be given,
yeah.
You know? Like, when's that ever happened? Has there ever been a Batman-themed float?
No.
Where Batman gives away a Batman?
Exactly. So here we go. I found out who he is.
Yes.
His name is Curtis Armstrong.
Yep.
He's in American Dad, so he does some voice stuff. He's in Doom Patrol, the TV series. He voices Ezekiel the cockroach. He's in the TV show Happy. Remember that?
Yeah, that might be it, yeah.
New Girl, MacGyver, but the new one.
Oh, right,
A bunch of the TV show Frequencies in Supernatural. Oh, he's in Supernatural, yeah. He's Metatron, that's right. That's where I know him from. Yeah. But you probably know. Remember when Hugh Jackman did that?
I remember.
Yeah, but then he got stuck and hit his head or whatever. Just hit him in his exposed brain. Oh, you can't do that.
No, that's rude.
That's rude, you can't do it.
Anyway, kill Sinbad. Kill him. Roast him with your jetpack.
There we go. This is a fun little... I still think, though, this is a fun little interaction, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. So what you're going to see here is...
Yes.
They put actual weapons in these guys' suits.
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
For this.
Oh, for the fight.
Because the two guys who were actually originally going to do it were actually going to kill each other.
They were going to fight to the death.
Yeah, that's right.
To finally determine. It's like to determine whether Christmas was going to be good or not. Because if the bad guy wins and he kills Turbo Man... then he was then going to go on a rampage.
Yeah, that's right.
Throughout the city and just blast everybody, I guess. You've gone too far, Sinbad. Like, I know Christmas drives people a bit mad.
So do you think this is the part where he's gone too far, or the bit where he had the bomb twice? I mean, if you had to choose.
Yeah, look, I think maybe the multiple bomb threats probably.
And one of them was a bomb, a real bomb.
Yeah,
here we go. Whoa! There's action aplenty here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get ready for it.
He's also a guy I see
He's
in
in
a bunch
things.
of stuff. Also, I've seen him in something like a week ago, and he hasn't aged a day. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I know. He looks exactly the same. Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god. It's your death. Those aren't deadly weapons. You could kill a man with those.
Lucky you didn't hit him in the face.
Yeah. Or the balls? You think you get hit in the balls?
Yeah, that would do it too. Yeah. He's probably wearing a codpiece.
Yeah.
He's probably got like his balls are also in like an exposed glass.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Dome.
Yeah, the skin is gone.
The skin's gone.
Just the testes.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Just the nads. Yeah. Oh no!
Why would they be
these
in
guys
there?
Or whatever. Well, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Because it's a representation of the city. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
No, he didn't have the glass nads. I guess he didn't.
I mean, this was a prime time for like a little kid to hit a man in the nads, like in a movie.
Totally, yeah.
You know, that was kind of...
But also, I feel like if you did this in real life, there would be dire consequences.
Yeah. Also,
like a man like this would kill you.
Look, I also understand that Sinbad has gone insane.
Yeah.
But why are those other men...
Because they think it's part of the whatever.
Okay, they're like, look, if someone commands you...
They're actually hitting him, though.
That's what I'm saying. I saw that earlier, and I'm like... So when you come out, if Turbo Man is there, you should physically assault the actor playing Turbo Man.
Exactly.
Great stuff.
Oh, this is really good, and I love it, yeah. Oh, Jake Lloyd. It's just doing a lot of action. I mean, it's no The Phantom Menace in terms of action. That being said, there's some action in this, mate. Somebody action a go-go. This is really taking a turn. Is that the cop from before? No, it's a different cop.
Different cop.
Oh, he's in things.
They're all in things.
He's in things.
Oh, my God.
This is just a movie of people who've been in other movies, Mason.
Why are you letting... Okay.
And TV shows, of course. Yeah. Oh, my God. He's so strong.
He's very, very strong.
That's crazy. He's supposed to be a normal man. He shouldn't be able to do that. He should have tried to lift that guy and his back got thrown out and he just fell off the float.
Right?
And he can't get up like a turtle, just like stuck on his back.
That's what would happen to either of us, James.
Exactly. And we'd ruin Turbo Man for our children.
They'd be like,
the children we have together.
Yeah. They'd be like, can you be Turbo Man and save the day? And I'd be like, no, because I rolled over funny in bed last night and my arm hurts. So no, I can't do that.
Also, neither of us clearly fit in this suit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, both together, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. We're not filling that out, yeah. I mean, can I just say, this revolutionizes jetpack technology.
Yeah.
In an era where this was very much not possible.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die, Mason.
Yeah. Are you aware of the various? Oh, that's too far up.
The different jetpacks.
The various the controversy of the jetpack world, like it's a world of like intrigue and like attempted murder and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Please tell me. It sounds like the movie The Rocketeer.
James, that's all I have. Or
also Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, I think there's an episode of The Dollop about it.
Okay,
it's called technically. The people in the industry.
This is too much.
Yeah. People in the industry call it a rocket belt.
Why is that?
Even though I don't know, like even though the general public would be like, that's a backpack. With jets on it, so it's a jet pack.
It's a pack jet.
Everybody who attempts to build one or like innovate or like steal the technology from somebody else, they're all like, yeah, we're in the rocket belt biz.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What's the practical application?
There isn't one.
I mean, I guess if you got it working and it wasn't burning your legs, you could use it for warfare. Or like floats.
You couldn't because the fuel capacity of all of these is generally like a minute.
So you need what about the water jetpacks?
Oh yeah, they last forever because they've got an unlimited fuel source because you're on the water, you know.
Is that what fuels them?
Yeah. It's like a weird jet turbine. You've got a hose that goes into the water. I think it sucks it up and then it just sprays it out. I think so.
Okay, fair enough. But wouldn't it doesn't matter.
Now with these famous no, too far. The man's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, look out! I've already lost the thread of
Why
what's
would
happening.
turning that off be better?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you'd still hit the ground at maximum velocity at that point.
Sure would, yeah.
Anyway, you shouldn't get up. This is crazy.
Just like in the movie Maximum Velocity, which I assume is a movie that happened in the 90s. I assume that movie exists.
You might be thinking of Maximum Overdrive, but let me check.
Yeah, I bet there's one called Maximum Velocity.
Movie. Here we go. Yes, there's a movie called Maximum Velocity, or VMAX for short. It was a 2002 Italian drama film.
Nice. That's what I was thinking of. Arnie, your kid's going to die.
Yeah, don't worry. He's got his boomerang or whatever.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I mean, you still got to get out of the situation and avoid the cops.
I was going to say the cops will.
Anyway.
I mean,
what if he hit his kid? You killed that guy. You've killed that guy.
Yeah.
I know you didn't kill him. That's lucky.
I mean, the absolute best case scenario
Look at this technology that they've invented.
The best case scenario for Sinbad is he gets the Turboman toy and he leaves Jake Lloyd to fall off that thing and die.
Yep.
And then grieving father Arnold Schwarzenegger just goes to the police and says, yeah, he works for the post office.
Yeah.
Sinbad, and he murdered my child.
This is what he looks like. Exactly. They do a police sketch.
Yeah, and there's also like Sinbad.
Have you heard the theory that I think this is on our Patreon where we did the poll? I think I mentioned that earlier. But there's a theory that it's like a planes, trains, automobiles situation where Sinbad doesn't actually have a kid, or he's got a dead kid, or a kid that doesn't see him anymore.
It's tragic. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so wants to win him back. Wants to win his dead son back.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Blue screen wasn't good, was it?
No, it was very bad. Like most of this is held up.
Oh, the back of that suit does not hold up though, does it? It's literally just a spandex on the back. There's they don't even put like a fake butt in it.
Yeah, put a fake butt on.
I mean, not that he needs it, but in this situation.
Yeah, I think so.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Again, it's not a bad suit though.
No, I mean, it's got
It's got that boomerang that can do anything.
Yeah.
You've done it, Arnold. You've somehow won the day.
Yeah, that's right.
Undeservedly. I don't know. I think the suit also isn't that flattering on him with the spandex. I think it makes him look smaller than he actually is.
Yeah, wild.
Do you know what I mean? How did they
Jake, you idiot child, your father is there.
Oh, he hasn't figured it out yet?
Still hasn't figured it out.
Oh, I thought that's okay. I thought we're all on board at this point that
no, the child
we all
still
knew
hasn't.
that.
No.
Okay. Because he's like a very particular looking person.
Yeah, he's very, you would never confuse.
He's unique in his voice.
You'd never confuse any other person at the shopping mall for your dad if your dad looked like Arnold.
No. And the voice, because he's got a big microphone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, Mason. The big reveal. What?
Whoa.
Did you know that? Did you know that's what happened?
That's blown my mind. When did they do the switch? I don't understand. You two mean more to me than anything, which is why I accidentally stumbled into this situation. Because if I didn't, if you weren't at this parade, and I didn't happen to walk into a place where they needed a Turbo Man because the Turbo Man wasn't there, and they gave me a Turbo Man suit with functioning weapons and a jetpack, and I was put on a float where there was a Turbo Man toy giveaway, then I wouldn't. He had a fake butt then.
Did he? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I had a fake butt.
Maybe it was when he was in a wire he couldn't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, all that's saying is that if none of that had happened, I'd just probably be just running around the street still looking for a Turbo Man toy. And tomorrow on Christmas Day, I would have disappointed both of you.
Sorry about the bomb. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Would have disappointed both of you. We probably would have gotten divorced. I would see you every second weekend.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
But luckily,
all these incredibly unlikely things happened.
The other guy got sick and whatever, yeah. Here we go. See, a Christmas miracle.
You can give that to your child from prison because of all the crimes you did. You did lots of crimes.
My dad, though, I just want to point out, who is white, is not going to prison.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, because he's dressed as a hero.
He's dressed as a hero.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ooh, how about this, James?
Yeah.
Do you think if their positions were reversed and Sinbad was in the Turbo Man suit, do you think that Arnie would have gotten in the Evil Man suit and done all the crimes?
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
I mean,
he's a hero.
You
undeserved.
That's right.
Undeserved. Doesn't deserve it.
Because what would happen is the Christmas spirit and the undeniable pull of marketing and PR would have turned him into the villain. Because that's what happens when you put the...
That's exactly it, yeah. Big exposed brain.
What's that movie or whatever where it's like when you put the mask on?
The Mask.
No, is it Watchmen, the series, where it was like you put the mask on and then it removes your accountability kind of thing?
Oh, okay. That sounds like something from Watchmen, the series, or the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's done it, hasn't he?
He has done it.
Phil Hartman.
Did you have to give the suit back?
Well, that's the thing, because he's like, I've got the real Turbo Man at home. And it's like, well, you don't get to keep the suit, obviously, because this is patented.
It's a multi-million dollar
military technology.
Yeah, it was multi-million-dollar military prototype. We don't know how it got in the hands of,
It's this kind of thing that Norman Osborn would make.
Yeah. What should happen here is the police should kick his door down and be like, we discovered that the people behind Turbo Man were going to pull off some sort of unprecedented terrorist attack.
Twist. Did you see that?
What was the twist?
She was like, "What'd you get me for Christmas?"
Wow.
What an ungrateful woman.
I was going to say, it never bloody ends, does it, James? You know?
Let me check if there's a post-credit.
Give him one day of solitude.
Exactly.
There's no way there's a bloody post-credits. There wasn't post-credits back in the day.
Here we go. It's good to know because if I learn anything, it's from Masters of the Universe, the original movie, who, by the way, a friend of mine from who I used to grow up with. He lived with He-Man. I don't know if I've told you that story.
Oh, that's true, he did. Yeah.
But it says... after credits, yes.
What?
There's an after credits.
All right, fine.
Hello, Claire. My wife is here. Hello.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's fine. We love Christmas.
This is all part of the script. So.
I see. It's all in there. Something
Yeah, we're recording a commentary and we can't edit any of this out. So,
we're having secret business talk.
Yeah, I will. Well, give us 5 minutes and then we'll be done. Yeah.
I've interrupted at a very inconvenient time.
Well, not really. It's not a good movie.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, I'll hold the baby.
We were actually just talking about wives that don't give you a break at all, because that just came up in the commentary. So I think this is segued in absolutely perfectly.
It has,
so
that's me.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. I'm never giving you a break. Keep on working.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, Claire.
What? It's not even Christmas.
No, it will be when this goes out or whenever. Some people watch this on Christmas Eve.
Fucking Christmas.
Whoa! This is a children's commentary
there
for
is
children.
literally a baby in the
You
room.
are holding
This is-
my child,
Wow.
our child.
Wow. Too young to understand though, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine. You
It's
can
fine.
do it.
It's gone wild.
They're totally, yeah. I've bloody seen that video. Am I right, Mason? You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, bye, Claire. We'll see you later.
Bye, Claire.
Dog's in the room too. Come here, dog.
What is this post credits?
Right.
What could it be?
Oh.
I want to. Should I Google it or should I like just wait?
I think you should Google it and tell us what it is and see if it's worth us sticking around for.
I disagree. I think
Go on.
we should wait. Hang on. What do we got here? Okay, fine. I'll just do it. I'm going to mediastinger.com.
Oh, very good. Oh, man, I remember mediastinger.com. You just said it.
Oh,
You
it
said the
says
name.
there's a short extra scene after the credits, spoiler, and then I got to click on it, and it says the stinger information is verified by Paul Curtin on Twitter.
Thank you, Paul.
It's not coming up. I can't
Wow.
find it. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait. Maybe it even is that gag that happened then. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is it, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It says in the post-credits scene that night, Howard finishes decorating the Christmas tree by putting the star on top. When Liz asks Howard what he got for her, he realizes in horror that he forgot to get Liz a gift.
That is a pre-credit sequence. That's the denouement, James.
Well, I did read that there are two versions of this, and there's like a slightly
I see.
longer version. So maybe we watched the slightly longer version. We've ruined everybody's commentary experience.
Good.
Did you know this also has a sequel called Jingle to Jangle?
And it's, don't tell me who it is. It's Larry the Cable
It
Guy.
is. It's Jingle all the way too.
Yes.
Truck driver Larry Phillips, really stretching there, competes with the current husband of his ex-wife, the wealthy businessman Victor, for daughter Noelle's affection. Larry tries to find what Noelle wants because he opened a letter for Santa or whatever, and it appears to be phonetically written by offering, I don't know, this looks bad. So this wasn't good either, was it? But I want to see who the villain's played by. Played by Brian Sepanek. Let's have a look. He doesn't have an image on his Wikipedia.
Terrific.
That's okay, Brian. I'll find. Oh, I know this guy. He's in things.
Nice.
That's great. All right, this has been this. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's not good, and we're sorry. And we should have done Die Hard, if I'm honest.
No, I love this.
Yeah, but again, there's more commentary
Here's
available.
the thing. I think there's less to say about Die Hard. I
Because
think
it's good. We just watch Die Hard.
Yeah, I think it'd just be mostly silence, and then maybe occasionally us going, "Ooh, glass in the feet."
Yeah.
Wouldn't like that.
And then we'd go, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? But then there'd be a million comments about it, and we'd get the engagement.
Now, folks, we'll then answer this question: Is Jingle All the Way a Christmas movie?
It's a sequel, Jingle to Jangle.
Let
Is
us know
that
in
a
the
Christmas
comments. Do you
movie?
think
Yeah.
this is a Christmas movie?
So again, if you want to go to bigsandwich.co, we've got all our movie commentaries up there. Early videos, Caravan of Garbage goes up there. Bonus podcasts that we do. We've just started a recent one where we pick a year in pop culture.
Yeah.
And then we go, let's discuss all the things and figure out whether it's the best one.
It was very similar to the moment in the parade where we just go, oh my God, it's Gumby. Like, it's a lot of that. It's basically 20, 30 minutes of that every month.
We do have a Gumby-centric episode, which we
Yeah.
can't wait to share with you.
Gumby's a go-go.
That's right. Anyway, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys listening, and we'll see you guys at the next thing. Merry Christmas.
Grab that jam, you guys. Merry Christmas.
Actually, happy holidays. I'm taking it away again.
Okay, right.
Yeah, goodbye.